This is your mixed practice with percents notes review. Introduction. The West Junior High swim team is hosting a fundraiser to raise money for their spring competition. Donations are given for each lap swam. Use the information below to complete the tasks. Each swim team member sets a goal for the number of laps they'd like to complete. A team volunteer keeps track of the laps completed on a whiteboard. Use the information from the whiteboard to fill in each swimmer's fundraising status. So let's start with Jeanette. If I count all her tallies up, it looks like she swam 20 laps, okay? But her goal was 60. So I'm going to put, she actually swam 20 laps out of 60 total that she wanted to do. Our equivalent fraction is just simplifying it. Okay, I know that 20 over 60 can be turned into 2 over 6, which simplifies to 1/3. If you type 1 divided by 3 in your calculator to get our equivalent decimal, you're going to get 0.33 repeating. And what percent does that turn into? Multiply it by 100, and you get 33.3 repeating percent. So she only swam 1/3 of what she actually wanted to. Marty swam 5, 10, 15, 21 laps, and his goal was 56. 21 over 56. Now to simplify that, I look at 21 and 56 and think, what small number can we use to simplify this? Well, their common number is 7, so we're going to divide the top and bottom by 7. 21 divided by 7 is 3, and 56 divided by 7 is 8. So if you type in 3 divided by 8 in your calculator to get your decimal, you're going to 0.375. And if we multiply that by 100 to get our percent, it's going to be 37.5% of what he really wanted to do. Then in our final row, we have Emilian, who swam 18 laps, and their goal was 50. 18 out of 50. To simplify this, they're both even, so I'm going to split them in half and get 9 out of 25. If you type in 9 divided by 25 to get your decimal, it's going to be 0.36. And if you multiply that by 100 to get our percent, we figure out he only swam 36% of what he wanted. So Marty was the closest one to his goal, but they were all pretty far away. Task 2. Read each scenario below and determine if you will need to find the part, whole, or the percent. Circle the missing information you are solving for and set up your proportion. The swim team sets a fundraising goal of $15,000. So far, the team has raised 45% of their goal. How much has the team raised so far? If our goal is $15,000, that's our total. Okay, so $15,000 would be the whole thing that we're wanting to get. We've raised 45%. And we always put our percent over 100. So we're solving for the part. We're looking to see, how much of the $15,000 have we got so far? And 15,000 cross multiply and divide times 45 divided by 100. They've raised $6,750 so far. Great start. Example 2. Each swimmer sold snacks as part of the fundraiser. 222 out of 300 snacks were sold. What percent of snacks were sold at the fundraiser? It says what percent? So we're solving for the percent. 222 out of 300 were sold. What percent over 100? Cross multiply and divide. They sold 74% of their snacks. Renee swam 51 laps. She was able to swim 85% of her goal. What was Renee's lap goal for the fundraiser? We're looking for our goal. We're looking for our total, which is the whole thing. Okay? So she swam 51 laps, but I don't know how many laps she really wanted to do. But I know 51 laps is 85% out of the 100%. So when you cross multiply and divide, her goal was to swim 60 laps. She was pretty close. Renee was a lot closer than the 3 people in our first task. Number 3, for task 3, we're going to skip this task and we're going to move straight to task 4. So we've got 3 problems left. Using your knowledge of percent problems, set up a proportion and solve the problems below. Mr. House donated $450 to the West Junior High swim team. This was 8% of the total money donated during the fundraiser. What was the total amount donated at the swim team fundraiser? So $450 goes on top because we're trying to figure out how much money was raised all together. And we know this $450 makes up 8%. So when we cross multiply and divide, 450 times 100, divide that by 8. Their whole money donated was $5,625. B, before the fundraiser, 22 of the swim team members participated to prepare, while 8 of the swim team members did not prepare for the fundraiser. What percent of the swim team members prepared for the fundraiser? All right, so we're looking for our percent, and our percent goes over 100. And then it's talking about a part of the team that did prepare, which was 22. So now, you might think, maybe we need to use our 8. Wrong. 22 members prepared, 8 did not. Well, the people that did, plus the people that did not, make up our whole team. So 22 plus 8 means that there were 30 kids on the team, and 22 of them prepared. So cross multiply and divide to figure out, what percent of the team prepared, and it's 73.3 repeating percent. So that's just about 73% of the team prepared. Part C, 75 family and community members attended the fundraiser. Of these 75 people, 68% bought a snack from the snack stand. How many of the family and community members bought snacks? We know at this event, 68% purchased a snack, percent over 100. And we also know there was a total of 75 people there, which means we're solving for our part. So cross multiply and divide. And we figure out 51 people bought snacks.